This is awful discouraging.
I had that for 50 years. Yes, I did.
That Iowa soybean farmer says we could be headed for another farm crisis after China halted purchases of U.S. soybeans. China's boycotting the product as retaliation against new tariffs imposed by President Trump.
And KCCI senior reporter Todd Magel talked with a veteran soybean farmer who says they're in big trouble.
It's just about time to harvest the soybeans here in Osceola, but the problem now is finding a place to sell those beans. Warren Bachman has been growing corn and soybeans just west of Osceola for 64 years. China bought 60% of the soybeans that Iowa exported. He says China's decision to stop buying U.S. soybeans is catastrophic.
This is awful discouraging. You know, we do our very best to grow a good crop to feed the world, and then we can't hardly give it away.
Bachman blames President Trump for the soybean crisis, even though he voted for him. He says new tariffs are forcing China to buy soybeans from Argentina and Brazil. Now many Iowa farmers face selling this year's crop at a huge loss.
The way things are, there won't be a farmer left in 5 years if things don't change, because our expenses are so high and the crop is worth less than it was 30 years ago.
Bachman survived the farm crisis during the 1980s. It led to thousands of farm foreclosures. If the federal government offers crop payments to help farmers, Bachman says he'll say no thanks.
We would a lot rather have free markets than a handout.
Bachman recently asked Iowa Senator Charles Grassley for help with those free markets.
I told him that the 1980s farm crisis is going to look like a picnic compared to today if things don't change and change fast.
Now U.S. farmers are looking for more markets to sell their soybeans, like biodiesel here in this country, but that could lead to fewer soybeans being planted next year. In Osceola, Todd Magel, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Now, President Trump talked about the impact of tariffs during a meeting with the president of Turkey this afternoon. He says right now farmers may be struggling, but tariffs will eventually work in their favor, and that until then, the country will give some revenue back to farmers.
So we're going to make sure that our farmers are in great shape, because we're taking in a lot of money. Ultimately, the farmers are going to be making a fortune, but it's a process of it has to kick in.
The president did not say how the money would be distributed to farmers or when the relief would be provided. Field work for soybean harvest is just beginning in parts of our state. The latest crop report shows 62% of soybeans were dropping leaves. That's one of the final growth stages. It's about 2 days ahead of last year's schedule. The report shows nearly 75% of soybeans are rated in good or excellent condition.